Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 168. My name's Ryan. I'm here with my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin. We are back.
Hey-o.
The three of us are here. It's been a couple of weeks because I was at Disney for 2 weeks. Chris was at Disney for 1 week with me. Chris was out. I don't know what Chris was doing.
Yeah, I don't know where I've been. I've been in some void.
You've been
Probably been
gone
playing
for a
video
while.
games all the time or something.
Were you tied up somewhere? Were you?
I'm not really sure. It was very hazy. I was kind of in and out of it a little bit. There was some really skinny guy I kept seeing in and out of blackness. It was
Okay.
Special shout out to Skelehos for filling in while Chris was missing. Skelehos did a great job. You know, I'm sad to see him go, even though Halloween hasn't happened yet. He had stuff he had to do.
He's got to get ready.
got to
Yeah.
prepare. He's got a lot of things to do.
Like if we had Santa on the show, he would not be here if it were like Christmas Eve, right?
It's true.
Oh yeah.
I have heard that, Skelehos may be going out, but here in a few weeks, there will be somebody else coming in to guest host.
Possibly.
Who knows?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Who knows?
Here.
Who knows?
Crazy.
Anyway, so this is going to be sort of a hodgepodge episode. We're just going to chat because we haven't got to chat in a while. To talk. We've got people on our live stream on YouTube watching us and chatting with us. So we might be referring to them tonight. Congratulations to the Dodgers, by the way. Let's get that sports thing out of the way. My team finally won. It's been since '88 or something like that.
Yeah.
The champions.
They won. I think I saw it in '81 as well, which was my birth year.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations on being born.
Thank you. It's because I was born that year.
Also, tomorrow is our mother's birthday.
Oh,
Yes,
happy
it is.
birthday, Mrs. Street.
Yeah. Now I won't say how old she's gonna be.
25.
Yeah.
Hey, what was that?
What in the world?
She
Out on the
heard
street
us talking about her, and she did a drive-by.
You got drag racing going on outside.
Yeah.
That was funny. Sorry. Anyways,
Yep.
just gonna leave that in. Now, since we are talking about Halloween a little bit tonight, on her 40th birthday, which we won't say how many years ago that was. I mean,
In the future.
I'm 42 now, so that may.
Gee whiz.
Yeah. On her 40th birthday, she was. They had a birthday party for her, and the centerpiece for the birthday party was a real casket.
Oh.
Yeah, like one of those like Old West wooden caskets, you know?
Don't ask how her father got it.
I still don't know how he got that.
He never said.
He never said.
And it might be a good thing.
I mean,
don't know.
yeah, I'm pretty sure there's dirt in it.
Yeah, there's a name tag on it.
I gotta take this back later.
But yeah. The thing I remember most about that is because it was a surprise party. She didn't know what was happening, and like it was Wednesday night, at church. It was at home, but it was church night, and so like people from church were trying to get there before she was going to get there, and so our dad told me to basically waste her time, like to make sure she did not leave. And basically, I was like running around the church and hiding and everything, and she was yelling at me.
No, our mother would never yell at us.
Well, she was lecturing me.
Lecturing.
When she was opening the door, leading me inside, like lecturing me, and everybody's standing there like happy birthday. And
that's perfect.
So
so you just crawled in the coffin and said, I'm done. But that year for Halloween, so we had the coffin there at the house still. So what did we do, or what did I do? I put it on the front porch and got some of my friends and one of us hid inside the coffin. I've probably told the story before, but hey, it's new to you.
I don't think you've told it on our show.
Oh, really?
But you told a little bit about it on another show.
I did?
Yeah, you mentioned a coffin on the Sideline Warning that you were on this week.
Sideline.
I'm sorry. Unrelated to Birth.
Unrelated to Birth. Yeah, check them out. I was on Unrelated to Birth this week, so check out that.
Sorry.
That show. Wow. They used to one of the hosts used to be on a podcast called Sideline Warning. Now he's on a show called Unrelated to Birth, and I was a guest on the show this week, so you can check that out. Anyways, so we had this coffin front yard. I always like to do like crazy stuff for Halloween, except for this year. I'm not really doing anything. Anyways, so we had the coffin. I had one of my friends get in the coffin. I had one of my friends at the door to answer the door when trick-or-treaters came up. And then I was in the garage around the corner with we didn't have a chainsaw, but what we did have was one of those hedge trimmers, like those orange hedge trimmers. So that's what we had. So I stood in there with the hedge trimmer. And it was I think you had to plug it in, so it's not like I could go far with it. And so this guy, anyway, sorry. So
you drift off.
I drift off. No, something popped up.
Everybody else is too, right? Come on.
So, anyways, this kid who was, we'll say, festively plump. I don't know how else to say it.
Festively plump.
Round. He was a rather large kid. He came up, strutting up our little sidewalk onto the porch, and he goes, "Ha ha! I know somebody's in that coffin is gonna jump out at me. You guys are so dumb. Ha ha ha! You're dumb." So my friend that was at the door with the candy was like, "Oh, you got us. Come on out." So my other friend came out of the coffin. Was like, "Oh, you got us. You're so good." He's like, "Yeah, you guys can't scare me." Well, while he's doing all this, I'm sneaking up behind him with the hedge trimmers.
Nice.
And right when he's like making fun of my other friends for them not being able to scare, I just give a. I have never seen a kid that size run so fast and so long. He took off running and ran completely out of our neighborhood. Like, just ran down the street, our neighborhood didn't stop. We never saw him again. It was so funny. But so we got use out of the coffin. That's the long and the short of it.
Great.
Yeah.
Made a kid crap his pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the coffin just mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah.
As they do.
I don't know where. We got to find out where it came from.
Some say it's still there.
Some say it's buried in the backyard.
Under the deck or something.
Yeah.
And it's not empty.
Oh.
Our parents just recently redid their deck and they had to redo some stuff underneath. Yep. And I said, "Well, why don't you get somebody else to go under there?" "Oh, no, we don't want anybody else going under there." My parents, our parents are coming down. So they'll be here Sunday. And they'll be here for a month. So maybe we need to corner our father and say, "Okay, what happened to this coffin?"
Yeah. We should do that at a public place.
Oh, we could.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just saying.
I mean, I figured we'd like time to chair or something.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah. He's older. He's slower. We could probably do that.
We could drug him.
Yeah. He's going to be selling he's going to do like a book thing tomorrow. Going to be selling his books. He's got a new book out.
Book thing.
Yes, he does.
And the name escapes me.
That's a car on the front.
No, he's got one newer than that, I think.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking the wrong one.
You're thinking I'm a horrible son.
I think that might be it. Now you got me confused.
Maddie's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the newest one?
Car.
He's doing another one now. Maybe he just started writing a new one.
He's always writing another one, but Maddie's Rocket is the latest.
He's right now. He's writing a Western.
Yes.
Is he gonna use me as the like a character?
Yeah, if you're listening
Yeah.
to this, you can't see. Katrin has a cowboy outfit on.
Dressed like a cowboy.
So yes, he'll be using you. He said, "I got this idea from watching Katrin."
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Really kooky and witty.
So Halloween.
Handsome.
Yeah, handsome.
It's too
Uh,
handsome, really.
yeah, too handsome. You're the handsome one of the group.
That is true.
Yeah. Anyways,
That's skin.
this Saturday is Halloween, and it's a full moon on a Saturday.
Everything should go smoothly.
Yes. So it's the last time this has happened was many years ago.
Many years, many moons ago.
I had it pulled up here. Hold on.
4 score. However many years ago.
So what if you don't see the moon? Does it count?
Yeah, if it's cloudy out.
It's like it's still like. Do you say, "Oh, there's a full moon"? And I was like, "Well, not there. How do you even acknowledge that it's there?"
1944.
Oh.
That was the last time there was a full moon. Remember that year?
Yeah.
Oh, just like it was yesterday.
The next full Halloween moon will happen in 2039 if we're all still here.
Probably not.
We'll be living on the moon by then.
Yeah.
Hey.
After that, there will only be 3 more Halloween full moons before the year 2100.
There'll only be 3 more. Ever.
Yeah. So there'll be a 2058, 2077, and 2096. How old will we be in 2096? I can't do math.
20 now, 40 now, so 42, whatever.
So I'll be dead probably.
9. I mean, yeah. Unless there's some fountain of youth or something, maybe.
It'll be a brain in a jar. It'll be Futurama. I'll just be heads in jars.
I watched a movie on the way back from our Disney trip.
Yeah.
I Am Mother. Have y'all seen this?
Oh, it's our sister podcast.
Yeah. It's a sci-fi movie in the way distant future. And it's really weird. I don't want to give too much away about it, but basically there's I guess the idea of the movie is that everything is run by robots and there are no humans. Except for this one at the beginning of the movie that is born, and the robot raises the baby, the human.
I am mother.
And it's really creepy because the robot talks really
creepily.
No, like normally. I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe that is creepy, but it's like it's really strange. But it's okay. It's a decent movie, I guess. But it's kind of predictable, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, good story.
Yeah. So full moon. What?
I don't know how we got there.
Yeah, I don't know how we got there.
Future.
The future. Full moon. So some interesting facts about the full moon. Do you know that predators are less active during a full moon?
Really? So
which sort of contradicts the werewolf thing during a full moon.
It also I don't remember seeing a full moon in either Predator 1, 2, or Predators.
True.
So I guess that holds true. They didn't really show a good shot, maybe.
Anyways, not that kind of predator. So supposedly because it's so much brighter outside, like animals that prey on other animals sort of lay low during these times.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So if you're a werewolf during a full moon, it's okay because you're just going to lay low because it's like, oh, it's bright outside. You know, what am I going to do? People are going to catch me. I'm just going to lay low.
I feel like you're kind of
happens in most werewolf movies.
Yeah, just lay low tonight.
Kind of ruining it all. Ryan with this.
Gonna drink some tea. And supposedly, recovery speeds up during a full moon. There's been studies done that people that have had like surgeries, like heart surgeries and stuff during a full moon, recover faster than people that have their surgeries on a different time. Weird stuff, man.
I need to plan a surgery.
I know. We gotta have surgeries on Saturday. Moods change. Oh, we all know that the moods change.
What do you mean, Ryan?
You know what I mean.
No, and the cycles of the moon.
Yeah, supposedly what the people in the emergency rooms, those numbers increase.
Yep.
And the kids go crazy in schools. And
crime rates go up during a full moon. So that should be fun.
The tides
on Halloween. Turtles have baby or have some turtles lay their eggs only during a full moon. That's weird.
Some kind of superstition that they have, right? So
if
I do this now,
what, birds or turtles?
Turtles, yeah, they're super.
It's because of the increase. It's because of the increase of the tide. It's like this is the I'm Geek Science episode now. And some birds communicate differently during a full moon.
Yo, what's up?
The more you know. Specifically an owl. I saw. Okay, so somehow I've gotten down this rabbit hole of cryptozoology on Reddit for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. But there's these creatures, like real animals.
Maybe a jackalope hole?
Maybe.
Not a rabbit hole?
Maybe so, yeah.
If it's a cryptozoology.
Anyways, there's this bat that's called like the moose bat or something like that. That is it's the creepiest thing I've ever seen. But it looks exactly like what people describe the Jersey Devil. So have you heard of the Jersey Devil?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So people are thinking maybe this weird bat has somehow gotten over here in years past, and it's actually what people see as the Jersey Devil.
Mm. Or it's really a demon.
Or there's that. I was going to show you a picture, but people listening can't see the picture.
Oh, well.
Sorry. Look at this thing. I don't know if you can see it.
Look at that thing.
You can't see it.
Look at that image.
Oh well, look up it later. It's called the hammerhead bat or the moose bat. Hammerhead bat. You can look that up. It's weird looking. It looks like the Jersey Devil. And then there's also this this owl that I don't know if you've seen this picture of this owl, but it's huge. It's like the size of a human, almost. Not like a small human. Not like small human. But it looks like the Mothman.
The chop?
It looks like...
I have heard the theories of it being giant owls.
It's like the owl's huge, though, but it looks like... It's got like the face of the Mothman. It's creepy.
Or again, a demon.
Demon owl. Demon. I still believe to this day that there is a demon that sole purpose... We're getting into demons. Chris got me into this. Whose sole purpose... for all eternity is to tangle people's cords. Because I can lay like a phone cord too, and like my cable's down right here, my iPad charger and my phone cord, and then I could walk away and come back and they're in a knot.
Wow. So he did not have a job until recently then.
Well, no, but there's been cables all, but maybe before like phone chargers, it was like, you got, I don't know, shoelaces.
So when they came out with the phone charger, he's like,
finally something else. Or like earphones, like my earphones. I'm like, I'll roll them up nicely, put them in my backpack, and then get to my destination and take them out, and they're in like 3 knots. I don't know. Your mom's on here, Katrin, and she said that they had jackalopes in Wyoming.
Yeah. So my parents are retired, and they just are nomads and camp in their RV in various places, and they were in Wyoming this year. So
and she saw
they had jackalopes. That's very interesting.
Real jackalopes, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well,
I mean, why would she lie?
Why would she lie? Why would she lie? And then there was this other. I'm getting on. I guess it's because of Halloween season, falling down all these weird jackalope holes. There was this other one that was like. It was about humanoid creatures, and there was this video, and it was this couple was like looking in their driveway, and there's this like big rock sort of out in the distance, and they're like, watch for it. So they're shining, they turn their flashlight on, and then turn it off, and they turn it back on, and you see this like little tiny head pop out from behind the rock. And I look at them, and then pop back in when they would turn it on and off. And people are like, "Oh yeah, my uncle, he has this horse farm, and those little people would come out and braid the horses' manes at night, and then the next morning they just have braids in their hair, and that's what they like to do.
And also cobble our shoes.
Yeah, and they were demons.
And they were probably demons.
Maybe that's what the demons did before they had phone chargers. They would braid horses' hair.
Braid horses' hair. That makes sense. Dang little demons. Braid my horse hair.
Speaking of, there's a new Tremors movie on.
Yeah, we watched it.
Did you watch it on Netflix? I haven't watched it yet.
Is it good?
It's been a while since I've seen a Tremors movie, and it took a minute to really get back into like what was happening.
I texted you guys the hammerhead bat.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
so you can be creeped out.
Damn.
Yeah, I know you've been waiting.
I have.
Looks like a Star Wars character.
I know, but it's real.
Looks like a horse or a.
That's why people were saying the
camel?
Jersey Devil, because that's what the Jersey Devil's supposed to look like.
That's weird.
Demon. It's a demon.
We'll have to post the link on the show notes or in the YouTubes.
The tubes of the U.
Yeah.
Oh, but Tremors, it was is what you'd expect. 15th sequel of the Tremors.
Yeah.
It had the dad from what is it, the Different Strokes.
Family Ties.
For different
Family
folks.
Ties. Yeah. Family Ties.
Yeah, Family Ties. Yep.
He was back. I think he was the only guy, and had Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, was he dancing? Was it?
No.
But was it him or was it his twin brother?
Oh, he has a twin brother.
He has a twin brother. I'm pretty sure.
I think it was him, but
I could be
don't
wrong.
know.
I sent you a picture of that owl too, just so you.
Yeah, I've seen that before. That's creepy. It's like a person with a.
Yeah, I've seen that owl. That's from like Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, so Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, but basically the premise of it is the whole rich scientists, playboy guys have gotten a hold of one of the what do they call them? One of the Tremor creatures.
Yeah,
the worms.
Yeah, with the worms, and they brought it to this island so they can hunt it. And there's like a sister island that has like just these like research people, and they find that it's over there, so they call in the guy from the Family Ties guy to come in and kill it. But then that there's like 4 of them they have to take out, but then one of them has like the babies with the 2 legs that run around. Screechers. It's like Screecher Island or something, I think is the title of it. And
Dan Heater is Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
And he has a twin brother, but his twin brother is an animator. He's not an actor.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Oh, I guess John Heater and Dan Heater. That's the 2 of them.
So yeah, it's interesting. I would say if you're a fan of the Tremor series, watch it. If you're a fan of B movies, watch it. Don't go in expecting, like Schindler's List or anything.
Yeah, but a movie that you should definitely watch.
Yeah, that was coming.
See, segue there. Definitely watch before Halloween or on Halloween. Even better. Hubie Halloween. It's on Netflix, so if you still have Netflix, it's on there. It's Adam Sandler's newest movie, and it is so much fun.
It definitely it's one of the better ones that he's done. for a while. Better comedies that he's done for a while.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite that he's done in a long time.
Because it definitely strikes back to like Billy Madison and Waterboy.
Yeah, he like plays a cross between Waterboy and Canteen Boy,
which is kind of funny. Water and Canteen, but
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Canteen Boy was one of his SNL characters, so it's like a sort of a if they had a baby.
We ought a baby. It's a boy.
Yeah,
it's a Hubie.
It's a Hubie. But the cast was cracking me up. It's like everybody from
everything
that he's been in. His mom, the lady that played his mom, like was cracking me up the whole time.
Her shirts,
yes,
the very inappropriate shirts that she had no idea what they were. I got this really good deal on this shirt.
She looked familiar to me, and I had to look her up. She played Gran, off of Big Bang Theory, Sheldon's grandma.
Oh.
Huh. I was like, oh, Gran.
Yeah, it's it's ridiculous. It's like one of those over the top, just ridiculous movies, but that's why it's funny.
Yeah, basically, when he was up for the Oscar, he said,
"Not for this movie."
He should be up for an Oscar for this movie.
Yeah, but he said, "If you guys don't give me the Oscar, I'm going to make the worst movie you've ever seen." And this is the movie he made, but it's actually really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like it's not a movie that Oscar voters would like, which makes it probably a good movie.
But I like it. His neighbor is played by I always forget his name.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah. And he's really funny in it. I won't spoil it, but he's just like just funny. I mean, everybody's in it funny. I can't think of anybody that's
even his own kids play his kids, or play the kids of his love interest.
Yeah.
In it, and his wife plays a reporter. I believe I did see that one of the reporters, like who's in it, who she's playing for. She's an actual reporter, and she got fired from her reporting job for being in the movie.
What?
Because like there was some like contract thing that she didn't realize that she couldn't like be in a movie or something like that, and she did it. And when it came out, she got fired.
Oh, but was she dressed as
She was one of the Harley Quinns.
One of the multiple Harley Quinns.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of the movie, both of you? I've watched it 1.5 times. I started watching it.
Oh wow!
I need to watch it again.
I started watching it again on the plane back from Disney, but I didn't get to finish it on the plane. So I need to finish it again. But yeah.
I like all the times he gets scared. Like it's so funny because you'd think he wouldn't be somebody that would get scared because like his Halloween is his favorite holiday, whatever, and and especially if you watch the end, it shows all of those scenes at the end of the movie. And it shows all the where he's the jump scares, and he just gets so.
I think my favorite of those when he got scared was when he was giving the speech at the school, and he looks over to the kid dressed as a zombie, and he just. I forget what he says to the kid, but the kid starts crying.
I liked his canteen. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's Thermos. Thermos. Yes.
Thermos could do anything.
Anything. Yeah.
Anything.
It had like a grappling hook in it.
He sucked up broken glass and then he eats soup out of it. So it's like, how does that work? And then when he's riding his bike, there's just like random stuff that just flies at him.
Yeah, people just throwing stuff at him.
But it's just such a fun.
It's a fun movie.
The corn maze scene is really fun.
Yeah.
Not a family movie necessarily. It's close.
Teenage and up. Maybe.
Teenage. Oh yeah, teenage.
Older kids.
Yeah. Not for the little ones.
We probably would have watched it when we were little.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I probably would have too.
Yeah, I would have watched it. And I would have loved it then too.
Was it O'Doyle's Rule?
Yeah, they were there.
O'Doyle rules. Yeah.
I want to go as Hubie for Halloween now.
Oh, that's a good idea. I wonder how many callbacks to movies were in there, though. You know,
I know Ben Stiller has a guest appearance in it. He's playing a character from one of the other movies.
Yeah, from it's Happy Gilmore.
That's right, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a bunch of callbacks.
I'm sure there were. It's been a while since I've watched it. I do need to watch it again, but it's kind of like running out of time, and I don't know that I'll watch it.
We should probably
Halloween
do. We should probably do a watch along. We should do it. I'm Geek
right now.
Watch along
right now.
QB Halloween.
Right, yeah, why not?
I think you could do that, right? There's a way to do that.
You can do watch alongs, or Disney has it, Disney Plus, and I'm sure you can do it. I don't even know what
Netflix had it.
What do you even do?
Okay, basically you chat during the movie. So you sit up and everybody like chats, and I don't know. They watch you watch it. I don't
know. the annoying things that people hate.
Well, you're supposed to like you're supposed to watch it together, and it's supposed to be like you talk about the movie while you watch it, like we're doing now. But we're not watching it, or maybe I am. Maybe I am watching it right now.
I am interested.
I've been watching it for the past 30 minutes.
Because that whole watch along or watch together, whatever it is, it's like, can't people do that already and just like be on a FaceTime together and watch a movie together?
I guess, yeah.
I don't know.
We're old. We don't know anything.
Probably not.
Yeah. I will be watching The Mandalorian. Hopefully, I don't know. I may stay up for it. I don't know.
I'm not.
Here's the thing: if I don't stay up and watch it tonight, I won't be able to watch it until tomorrow night, and then there'll probably be spoilers everywhere.
Yeah, you're gonna have to the moment like an hour after it airs, basically. You can't go on the internet. I'm sure
it'll be posted on like the front page of news sites. Can you believe this happened?
Yep.
No, I can't believe it happened because I haven't watched it yet. Do you guys have any theories or thoughts about what's going to happen this season?
I think that he's going to have the child, and someone's going to try and take him.
No.
And he's going to protect the child.
Stop. People want to watch it without knowing.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. That was close. That was close.
Stop right there.
I want to give everything away.
Do you think I haven't watched the special look thing that they came out with because I was at Disney when it came out and I didn't see it, so I'm just not going to watch it. Do you think all the rumors are true about the characters from Rebels, the characters from Clone Wars that are going to be in it?
I don't know. I could see maybe there being one or two characters, but I don't know if they would just put a ton of characters in it. I don't know. I think it might be too much.
Yeah, I think part of me is is there gonna, because we know that the guy that played Jango Fett, right? The actor is in it.
Aquaman's dad.
Yes. Yeah. Part of me is are they going to swerve us and he's not going to be Boba Fett? He's just going to be, one of the clones?
Maybe.
I don't know.
He could be any number of people. He could be multiple people.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He could be both of those people.
Could be a flashback. Who knows?
Who knows? Supposedly people have seen Boba Fett's helmet and jetpack in scenes. I don't know. I was hoping they would keep that. I wish they hadn't come out with all that like they did with the child. You didn't know.
Yeah.
Because supposedly Ahsoka's going to be in it.
Yeah, at least they haven't shown.
Yeah, they have shown Sasha Banks she's a wrestler from WWE. She's got the purple hair or whatever. Remember in the trailer, the random lady? Do you see?
Yeah.
So they have shown her. So, who is she going to be? Is she going to be Sabine? Is she going to be just some random person? I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. So, part of me, I know I need sleep because I haven't slept in 2 nights. The kids have kept me awake.
Third night's charm.
I don't want to be spoiled. Don't want to be spoiled. Especially with this show.
I'm excited to watch it, but I'm kind of being cautious about being too excited because the first season was so good.
That's true.
Right? True. You have to be careful because they may take. I don't think they will, but there's the chance that they may take the things that people loved about the previous season and namely the child. Like everybody's crazy about the child, right? And if they focus too much on that, if it's the cuteness of it and all these things, and it could take away from some of the coolness of it. But
yeah.
So I'm gonna call it right now. It stinks. I'm gonna go in just thinking.
Yeah, it's gonna be
horrible.
terrible.
It's gonna be so bad.
I bet it'll be good.
I'll give
it a chance.
I'll give it a chance.
But I mean, that was what's so crazy about the first season, though, is you had no idea that was going to be the focus, and it's still going to be the focus. I mean, you can't say it's not going to be you don't want it to be a focus because that's still part of the big story. We're going to probably find out the backstory a little bit, hopefully, of why this is so important. Why this child's so important.
Mirror, once upon a time, really wants him.
Yeah.
Weird crossover to
me. Will there be more of the Yoda race found?
Well, we only know of 2, right?
No, there's 3.
Well, 3 now.
3 now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So who knows? I mean, there's some theories about the timing of all this, of why the child is there now, but
I'm interested. I'm sure we'll do like a big episode on the Mandalorian after we've seen it, full of spoils.
I believe Ray Chase.
Yes, we'll have Ray Chase on, and we will talk all things the Mandalorian. So we'll get with that. Your mom, Katrin, just redacted her.
I know
comments.
She said something really.
Oh.
So what do y'all think of still about the weekly episodes? Are you bummed about it being weekly, or would you rather it be something you could binge? Or
of course, I want to binge it, but I like it that it's weekly because you're less likely to get spoilers.
Yep. Yeah,
that is true. Yeah. I kind of like that.
Everybody
sees it at the same time. They didn't even do any press viewings this time, so nobody knows what's going to happen.
Nice.
Yeah. So everybody's watching it together, basically. That's good. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. So swinging back around to Halloween, I know you guys aren't trick or treating because we are adults.
We are. We are planning to go trick or treating.
But is Charlie going trick or treating?
Yes. Okay. That's the plan. We have no idea. I've not been on Nextdoor. I've heard some people are. I guess my wife and I are just like, do we or don't we? He's all in, of course. Everybody's decorated on our street. I say everybody, probably 50%. So we assume they're kind of into it, but it'll be interesting to see. I think the weather's supposed to be nice. Today we're in the 40s, which is awesome. So it's feels like Halloween, feels like fall.
Mm-hmm. It's been cold down here.
Exciting.
It's been cold here.
Yeah. It was colder here than it was in Johnson City yesterday. It's crazy. All right, Chris, are you handing out candy?
We are planning to, because we do Halloween big every year. We decorate the whole house.
Yeah.
We even decorate our car. We have a Tesla that's a gray Tesla.
Oh,
and make it look like.
Did you do it again this year?
Yeah, we're gonna put it out in the driveway. We have a costume for the Tesla. It's a How to Train Your Dragon toothless costume that we made. We did last year. We did for a bunch of trunk or treats, but that wouldn't really happen this year. But we will be putting it out in the driveway. And our plan is we got these individual Halloween bags that we'll put candy in those, and we're gonna put a table out at the front of our house, at the front of our yard, and just put it out there, and so people can just come by and just grab a bag.
They'll all be gone at one time.
Probably.
Right.
Doyle's will get him.
I mentioned that to my family. I was like, we should just make little baggies and put them out, and they're like, well, you still have to touch them to put them in there. I was like, okay, fine. I don't know.
I know what
we've been safe. We've been quarantining. We're good. So I mean,
And you're just gonna lick the candy once before you.
Yeah, just
the usual once. I think it takes 2 or 3 licks in order to spread disease. So
No, that's to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
oh,
Tootsie Pop.
oh.
We bought one of those grabbers, not for this purpose, but for helping to get the leaves off of our the gutters and stuff, you know. And we're like, well, we could just use this for handing out candy. It's 42 inches long, I think. So.
Do it. I wanted to. I probably won't because it's literally 2 days away.
What?
And I haven't even decorated the whole house yet. We got a few pumpkins outside, but that's about it. Because we were gone for 2 weeks, so whatever. I wanted to get. Have you seen the people with the PVC shoots? I wanted to make one that would go from our second story of our house all the way down to the ground and just sit up in the window and yell at people when they come by.
We got some candy.
You want some candy?
You got like an air pressure thing behind it that shoots it down.
Yeah. It just shoots it down like a pneumatic tube or something.
Big potato gun.
Yes. But my wife bought a big bag of candy. I didn't think we were going to hand out candy, and she said, "Do you want me to get Halloween candy?" And I thought she meant for the kids. I'm like, "Sure." And she came home with like the biggest bag of candy I've ever seen. I'm like, "Oh."
I did that too.
I was like, "Are the kids getting all that candy?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, we're not. I wasn't planning on handing out candy, but so I don't know what we'll do. I did on Sunday. It'll be a day after Halloween, but our parents will be here, so I want to do an indoor trick-or-treating for my kids, and where each of us will be behind one of the doors, and they'll come and knock on like the bedroom door, and one of us will be in there and be like, "Hey kids, here's your candy." So sort of do that because they're young, so they won't know really the difference.
They don't know where they're
at. They don't know. They don't know where they're at. But I mean, they won't. They won't be upset.
Okay.
Yeah, they won't be upset that they're not going around the neighborhood.
They're not that smart. It's
golly.
No.
Yeah.
It's just
what
like
saying, right?
No, it's just like if we do trick or treating outside,
you're their house.
No,
we're in our house.
They won't be mad that they are not walking around, because if they go outside, then they'll just be all over everybody. They'll be getting candy, so they don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that somebody Winchester made the snake from Beetlejuice as the candy shoot.
That's great. That's awesome.
Why is there a motion at my front door? That's never good.
Emotion?
No motion at my front door. We got the ring, so now I'm like, every time I see it pop up, I'm like, oh gosh, someone's breaking into my house.
Yeah, you'll get used to that. The breaking in.
The breaking in. It's not a big deal. At least you have pictures of it.
It's there. Who's in my phone?
I'm starting to feel a little on edge because it's that time of year. I put on like horror movies, scary movies, like all the time.
I thought you were gonna say you put on a lot of weight. I was like, what?
I put on a lot of weight.
I ate so much candy and just sit around all day.
It's my wife. Where's my wife going at 10:13 at night?
Oh,
yeah. She's going out
to like I've gone to like all the Scream movies, like 1 through 4, and we've watched like the Purge movies for the first time. We've not watched.
You've never seen those?
We still haven't watched the first Purge, but we've watched like the title of the first Purge.
Yeah,
the first one. But those are good. But it's that like you start to get on edge once you watch too many like horror movies. Like, feeling like
you look around corners, just like,
like looking around like what's getting dark out. What's happening?
My son is like that.
A knock on your door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, knock on our door.
Middle of the night.
People just standing in front of our door.
They'll be waiting for you.
Those little creatures popping out from behind rocks, just looking at you,
demons,
and then braiding your cat's hair.
We got some. They're not that long to hair. It's gonna be.
Maybe they're braiding your wife's hair. You should braid your wife's hair in the middle of the night, and then when she wakes up and she's like, "What happened to my hair?" Go, I have no idea.
Cable demons.
Cable demons. That should be the title of this episode.
Our hair is getting really long because she hadn't had a haircut, and she
did
pigtails the other day, and the cats loved them.
Oh,
they were going after those pigtails. They wanted them.
can you please just braid your wife's hair tonight?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't know how to braid, just tie it in a knot.
Yeah, basically, it'll just be a giant knot. I don't know what I'm doing. It'll probably accidentally get tied to like the bedpost somehow.
Yeah,
and-
or just
we don't want
just cut it off. You could do that too.
I'll just shave it off.
Shave it off.
Yeah, that should be.
That should be fun. So we know that Katrin is dressing up as a crazy cowboy.
I'm a cowboy with a large hat.
Yeah. Chris, are you dressing up at all?
I'll be wearing a mask.
Oh, well, everybody's wearing a mask.
Yeah, since we usually do. We usually like my wife will go out. She'll do like a face painting thing on her face and everything. But yeah, because of this year, we're just gonna kind of take it easy, and we'll sit on the porch and kind of wave at people, and they can get the candy. But okay,
only take one.
Like what? Don't make me come down there because I'm not.
Have something to throw at them. Just have their self-driving car chase them. Have your self-driving car chase them down the street.
Mm-hmm. We got a fog machine for it too.
Oh, wow!
Fog will be going off.
Look at you, Mr. Fan.
It won't be in the car though. It'll be outside the car. I saw a video. Somebody pranked one of their friends and put a fog machine inside their car, and it like ruined their car.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, ruined their car.
Wow.
Yeah.
My son wants us to get a fog machine so we can enhance our Halloween.
Yeah.
And he wanted to put it inside. I'm like, we can't. We really shouldn't put it inside.
No, you're not supposed to put them.
No, but we didn't get one.
I did many. I mean, we always had one inside. That's
what's wrong with you.
No, when at churches.
That's why your kids don't know where they're at.
At churches. No, at churches like that I've played at before. They've had them like on stage.
Oh yeah, I mean, no,
that was inside. And one time I left one on. We did a Halloween event, and I left one on inside the sanctuary. I forgot about it that it was on, and I opened the door, and you couldn't see in front of your hand in front of your face. It was so funny.
Do they all use dry ice for those?
No,
there's like a fog juice.
It's called fog juice. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's made out of
fog juice.
Fog juice.
Juice and fogs.
Yeah.
Where'd my head go?
This is just a crazy random episode tonight.
It is very random. I hope we're not putting people to sleep.
No. Anyways, so let's give them a little tidbit before we go, Katrin, about our trip.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Where did we go?
No. Where did we go? Oh, I don't know. Some park that had a mouse.
Six Flags.
We went to Disney World.
Yes.
And what did you think of Disney World in the age of 2020 or in the year of 2020?
I've thought a lot about this because when we were there the first 2 days, I said, why in the world did we do this? I said, I was about to jump on, all the social media and say, do not come to Disney World, because it was so terrible. I don't want to sugarcoat it at all because it was hot with the stupid masks. And it was just hot. It's Florida, right? But it was super humid for that time of the year. Like it doesn't seem like but there was a hurricane somewhere in the Gulf, so maybe that contributed. Who knows? And we spent way too many hours at Magic Kingdom the first day we were there. So we were there for a full 12 hours. We got to ride like 13 rides, which was cool. But well, a couple of them twice, so technically not 13 rides, but we rode whatever. But it got better. So after that day,
because I was there, it got better.
Ryan appeared, and it made me all happy again. No.
Oh.
The weather got a little bit better. You got a little more used to masks, I guess. I never did. Everybody says that when they've gone, they're like, "Oh, you get used to it." And sorry, I'm going way too much detail. But to me, it didn't get better that much better. I hated it with the masks. But Because if we didn't have them, the heat wouldn't have bothered me so much.
It wasn't that bad when you took the mask off. It was just like, it's sort of nice out.
Especially because you're sweating under the mask, and all of a sudden you're cold on your face. It's like, oh, this is nice. But yeah, it was like such a relief to be able to go eat and like, you're sitting there eating. But overall, I will say that we had a good time. I'm glad we went, because if you think back about all the things that we did, we wouldn't have done a lot of those things on a busy day necessarily.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them, but we did a whole lot of stuff and got to be apart from people and not shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
And that's what we wanted to experience. Granted, it was busier than we thought it would be. We weren't stressed out about like, oh, people are too close, that kind of thing. But it was just like, man, I was really looking forward to not having to be in these long lines or stand. But the lines weren't as long as they seemed.
Yeah.
So
the second week that I was there, because I was there for 2 weeks, the weather was way better than the first week. And it was less crowded than the first week because the fall break was done. So but it was still like more crowded than I thought it would be.
Yeah. And they said that they're at the capacity of 25%. They're hitting that now, is what the theory is, because they've always been at this 25% since COVID.
Yeah.
But they've just not been hitting it because people weren't going. Everybody heard that there's no crowd, so they all went ahead and scheduled their trips and went. It was fall break when we went. So.
Yeah.
I heard you guys were going. So they're like,
the HallowGEEKs will be there. So
we did get recognized a couple of times.
Yeah. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, so that was cool.
But
off of your wanted posters?
I did do a bounty hunt. Basically, somebody tried to find me. Like, we posted online, and then people tried to find us in the park. But then some other times, some people were like, "Oh, it's HallowGEEK guys."
Yeah.
We're like,
well,
just go with it. Just go with it. Don't crush dreams. Just go with it. And then I brought we'll get into them. I brought some stuff with me. You can't really see it right now. Some kyber crystals that I made and some stuff like that. So the cast members in Galaxy's Edge, like, what night was that? They like swarmed us and they like wanted to see everything that I brought. And that was the thing. The cast members were very thankful for us being there. Like, it seemed like they were all like, "Thank you for coming." Especially at the times of people getting laid off left and right. Our relative got laid off this last week, so it's hard. But here's the thing. This is all I'll say, and then I'll save the rest for the next show. I was there for 2 weeks. The day after we leave.
After I left. Oh.
No, the day. Well, I did get sick after you guys left. I got really, really, really sick. Not COVID. I have some stomach issues, some serious stomach problems, and so I was in bed or in the bathroom for like 2 days nonstop. But the day after we got back home, they released like so much new Galaxy's Edge merchandise. Like, the whole time we were there for 2 weeks, I'm like, oh yeah, it's all the same stuff. That's cool and stuff. And then I'm like, I wouldn't have bought it all, but I would like to have seen it. They came out with 2 new like crystal, like kyber crystal containers and stuff, and I would have bought those. It was like the people call them the 8-ball version. So basically, it's like Yoda's on one and Darth Vader's on the other, and you like ask it questions, and he'll say most likely, or like an 8-ball.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So I didn't get to get those because they came out the Monday and we left on Sunday. There's like T-shirts and all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, really? Come on, Disney.
Yeah.
I would have gave you more money, but we'll get into all that next week. Do we have anything else? We good? We ready for Halloween?
Yeah, ready.
HallowGEEK has been, and now we are HallowGEEK, and this has just been HallowGEEK, a little thing we've been doing. Just to clarify for some of you. We've been going since September. I think HallowGEEK has been fun. It's been a success this year.
Epic.
Epic. I'm looking forward to it next year.
Yeah.
But next up we'll do some I Am Geek regular shows. We'll do a trip report, and then Geeksgiving will happen. Somebody asked me the other day, "Have we done something for Christmas? Did we do Geekmas?"
Yeah, we did. It's not as long.
It's not as long.
Yeah, we didn't do much because when it gets closer to Christmas, we kind of like tune out a bit.
We shut down.
So we let the employees, have some time off.
Exactly.
Yeah. Lots of traveling.
Anyways, so this has been HallowGEEK. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. A special thank you to Skelhost for coming in and filling in for Chris because he's been MIA for so many weeks.
Yeah. And I don't know, really don't know where I was.
Maybe we can invite Skelhost to come back for a special Christmas episode.
Oh,
there we go.
He could wear like a Santa hat.
Yeah, well, they're ghost Christmas stories.
Yeah,
Ghost of Christmas Past or something.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll come back. I'm sure we'll have some other guests come on. There'll be a special guest for Geeksgiving.
Skeleclaws.
Skeleclaws.
He could sing a song from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, if you really want him to sing.
That could be his Christmas video. Since he did the Raven for Halloween, he can do a
Christmas jingle.
Yeah. What's this?
Perfect.
Something in the air. I don't remember how it goes. Vance Cope says yes.
In the comments. Well, Vance says yes.
Yes. All right, cool.
I'll have to check with his agent.
Check with his agent. Get back to us. We'll make it happen somehow. Anyways, this has been episode 168 of I Am Geek. HallowGEEK is coming to a close. We'll be back next week with our trip report from Disney and a regular old I Am Geek. So until next year, HallowGEEK, good night. We will see you next year. But we will see everybody next week at our new time, 9 p.m. Central Time on the YouTubes. And then on Friday, you can catch it wherever you listen to podcasts or on YouTube. Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week on I Am Geek.